Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and once again it's review time. And we are going to go back to Masters of the Universe Classics as we look at the subscription exclusive figure for the Club Grayskull. And that is Filmation Evil Seed. Okay, again we'll look at Evil Seed, the Filmation version. You can see he's an artichoke-headed guy with a cloak on, as he appeared on the cartoons. It's a simple design fitting a Filmation, but it's done very well. I mean, looking at the head, because it's really the most detailed part on him that you can see. See, that design is very nice looking. The bulb of the artichoke kind of looks like a hat or like a crown of sorts. And he's got these beady yellow eyes and a very scary looking mouth with some roots or leaves that are coming out like a beard, which is pretty cool. Like he's got a goatee. That's cool. Rest of the body is pretty simple. You got the like light green hands coming out of the sleeves. And what's really interesting about them is the legs. The feet, you can see, are made of roots, which look pretty cool. And they're actually sculpted all the way through up to the hip joints and painted too with these light green ones on top of the sculpted dark green, which is quite amazing, especially since none of us are really going to see a lot of it. And it's obvious they went through a lot of work on this guy. I mean, it feels like this whole cloak is a separate piece, but it's not removable. So, yeah, it's going to be on there for good. Which is a shame because it looks like they did a lot of work on those legs, and I'm sure people would like to see them. But aside from that, he does have articulation still. He's got a ball-jointed head. Lots of movement in that. He's got universal shoulders. They go in and out, forward, back. Everything you'd want from him. The elbows are hinged to go close to 90, not quite, but they also have a cut for swivels. So he effectively still has the bicep swivel. And he has a wrist rotation, but no forward backward, so that's all you can do. His legs are articulated. They are on universal hip joints, although it's impossible to really see it, but you can move them forward, back, in and out, very hindered by the cloak. But nice to know that they actually put it in there. And that's actually his looking, his articulation in a nutshell. But he is a really nice looking figure, all the same. For accessories, he has a couple. One is this growing thing of vines that actually, it's actually a rubbery, it's kind of a rubber, and it just goes right into his right hand, and actually form fits into the sleeve, so make it look like the roots are coming out of the sleeve, which is quite clever. And it will make for a very nice effect. The other accessory is a rubbery group of vines that can wrap around a helpless victim very easily. As you can see, they are wrapping around He-Man right now. And yeah, it looks pretty good on him. Very convincing rope. even though it's fine, but you know, it does a good job of looking like he's pretty much stuck. Just slips on from the head on there. And again, it's rubber, so it's very squishy. Now, it looks like it was originally intended to actually come apart, but it was glued together, so it's not going to actually unfasten or fasten. So you just slip it over, and which can be kind of tricky since it is rubber. It grips very tightly to what it's trying to go over. But as soon as you get it on, yeah, he's stuck on with it on. So it's pretty good in that respect. And I think that was a good accessory. So we'll get him out of the way and his sword, because we do got another comparison to do. We gotta get him with the MYP Evil Seed, who is drastically different in every possible respect. And I still like the MYP Evil Seed better than the Filmation. And this guy is pretty cool looking, but I'm happy to have him in my collection too. So, yeah, it is nice. And, you know, since they're all here handy, let's just get He-Man back. Bring in Trapjaw. Zoom. Oh yeah. Back up a bit. As we bring in Skeletor here. And gotta have Beastman. As you can see, Evil Seed looks pretty good with these guys. Oh, why not bring in Lizard Man just because he's here? And he was a Filmation character. So, yeah. So you can see these guys look pretty good. And I'm very glad to have Evil Seed in my collection. So that'll wrap things up for Evil Seed. A really good figure, very well detailed, even in places it didn't need to be. Although, I will admit, I still like the MYP version of Evil Seed better. It's just the aesthetic that works for me. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. And I will see you next time. So, until then, goodbye out there. Whatever you are.